Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Guys, I have such a word today that it kind of breaks my heart. It makes me sad. And but I'm gonna just share it. And basically, God is saying that many of you do not know him. Exactly how I heard it is, you don't know me. You don't know me. God is saying there are lots of his believers, people who say that they're his children, who in fact don't know him at all. And I don't know why I feel so emotional about it, but it is sad. But it's really profound. And God is saying there are lots of people who truly believe that they know him and they don't. And this is because they've spent a lot of their time being religious. God is saying their relationship with him does not go too far beyond the church. Go beyond the church buildings and places where you are expected to carry out certain religious rites. And God is saying there are many of you that you're in danger of being left behind. You're in danger of being left behind. And it's because you're spending so much time working on the outside and not on your heart. And what God's saying, it's heartbreaking to him that with all the things that he has done in your life, from salvation to being with you during dark times in your life, that even then it just appears that all you want is his hand. And then when it really boils down to is pleasing man and being in good standing with people. God said, I've blessed you with a spouse and you have placed your spouse before me. I blessed you with children and you put your children before me. I bless you with jobs and you put your jobs before me. I bless you with houses. And you won't even invite someone in for a meal. You don't want people sitting on this couch. You're tithing, but you walk right by a poor person on the street corner. You're singing my praises in one setting and walking in the flesh in another. And God is saying, many of you will be left behind. Many of those who are calling my children will be left behind faster than a sinner would. There are many people, God is saying he's calling them out of darkness into his light. The drunkard on the corner, the prostitute, the atheist, the person who has never grown up in church, is in a place to receive him and have a closer relationship with him than any of you that have known him all your life. Because the difference is that they're serving him from their heart. They're seeking him because they know what it's like to be without. They know what it's like to be unloved. They know what it's like to be abandoned. And so when they are given his grace and his mercy, it is appreciated. And they're so excited and they're so happy. And they're so thankful that all they want to do is tell people about him. And God says many of you are even stopping them and putting a muzzle on them and telling them that they're too much and you're trying to get them to temper down. But God is saying, I'm building a fire in these men and women, young and old, that's going to go before me and they're going to make straight the way so that others will be drawn to me. They're going to say, what changed him? The person that used to be on the street corner, the person that used to drink is going to see the fire and the change in the person that I've lifted up and will hungrily seek me out. God is saying there's many of you that don't know him at all. What you know is religion. What you know is habits. Serving him is just like you going to your job. Serving him is just like you going to the store. There's an intent. You know what you're going for. You leave and you return when you need something else. God is saying it's time to change. A lot of people are getting caught up in the world and getting caught up in what it has to offer. And it is set up for just that. Like a moth to a flame, you will be drawn in till you're up too close. Just like an anglerfish. If you look up an anglerfish, it's this horrifying looking fish, but it has a piece that comes from its forehead, the top of his head. It's a light, and it moves in the dark, and the other fish and whatever are drawn to the light, and so they're going to the light, but at the bottom of it, they're not aware that here is this fish that is about to devour them. And it is the same thing that is happening now. People are drawn to this light, the light of the world that is not a light. The Word of God talks about that. There is a light that is indeed dark. And many are being drawn away. Many are being conformed. Like drones, you're being pulled in. And the thing about it is, what you once knew was truth and what you once knew was right, you now defend it and go against it. This is not for everyone, but for those who this is for, you will know, because your heart will be pricked and you'll even be offended. And if you're offended, this is definitely for you. God is saying, turn back around, return to your first love, return to the place where you communed with me and you fellowshiped with me and you were eager to learn from me. The thought of sitting and reading the word excited you. Getting into my presence excited you. You heard from me. We communed together. God said, get back to that place before it's too late. Because there will be a time that if you continue on this path, you will stand before me and hear, depart from me, you who practice lawlessness. And that is not my desire for you. All right, guys. I pray that this word resonates. Shelve it. Seek God about it. Act on it. Change. All right. Peace out.